Welcome back to another edition of Senior Spotlight. I'm your host, Caitlin Grasillo, and joining us today from the women's soccer team is Megan Smits. Thank you for joining us today, Megan.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself, Megan?
I'm from Northern Virginia. The first part of my life I spent in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, but then I moved up north and around the D.C. area. So I like the city and I like the beach. I'm a nursing major, and I want to go far with that. I want to actually either travel or be in the Air Force and do like stuff in the air and stuff with nursing.
Okay, is there a specific kind of nursing you want to get involved in?
Definitely like ICU and emergency. I want to have adrenaline at all times.
Okay. And traveling, have you ever gone outside of the country?
Yes, I have. I've gone to a lot of Caribbean countries, and I'm also a European citizen.
Oh, wow.
So I like to get out.
Deal.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so what brought you from Northern Virginia to Aiken? Like, how did you find out about that?
Well, our Coach Sue, our former coach, she played up north, and she played for George Mason University, and that's right next to my house. Okay. So she's known up in the soccer world up there, and then I didn't want to go north because it would be more cold.
Right.
So I wanted to see what it was like here. So
okay.
Came down here.
While you've been playing soccer here, did you ever grow up playing any other sports, or has it always just been soccer for you?
I played basketball and I ran track, but I mean soccer is always number one, and my mom still plays, so she has always motivated me to continuously increase my level of play and play anywhere and everywhere I can.
Do you plan to continue to play when you're done
here?
Yeah,
I feel like I have to to follow her footsteps, but also, I mean, I love it. I would like to keep it like pretty competitive. I don't want to like go to a lame adult league or something. Like, I want it to actually be hard. So.
Okay. In your eyes, as a player at USC Aiken, you're one of the few seniors who's been here all 4 years, correct? What would you say is like necessary for a player to be successful here? A certain quality you have to possess.
You have to have integrity. College is like, it's so much different than high school. You are on your own, so you know, you motivate yourself most of the time, and you have to learn to do the right thing when no one is watching, because no one is always watching. Like, you have your players and you have your coaches, but at the end of the day, you make your decisions, and I think integrity is the most important. And then to be a known team player, you have to be selfless. I mean, if you want respect, you have to be selfless, and it has shown throughout the 4 years that those are the two most important things.
Nice, very well said. On the field, is there a player that inspires you or that you try to model your own game after? On the professional level, or another collegiate player?
Yeah, I mean, professional level, Allie Krieger is someone I really look up to. I grew up around her father, so I know her values very deeply, and I know she works really hard, and she has always worked hard since she was young. So I think that if I wanted to be like any professional player, it'd be like Allie Krieger.
Okay. And have you always been a forward growing up playing soccer?
I was actually a goalie. Oh, wow. And then I started playing with men's soccer growing up, and I changed it to forward. So.
Okay. Is there any particular trait you think you have to possess as a forward? That sticks out from any other position on the field?
I think you have to be very creative as a forward. When I play other positions, I get to see the field a lot differently than a forward, because a forward always kind of has their back to the goal they want to go to.
Right.
And, yeah, I think creativity and patience is really big as a forward.
That's good descriptions. So far in your 4 years, or 3 going on your 4th year, have you had a favorite memory from the past, or maybe a recent preseason memory with your new coaching staff?
There have been a lot of memories, especially freshman year. Freshman year, we all just did crazy things, got to know each other really well.
Could you share with us some of those crazy things?
You know, honestly, running in the hallways and throwing water balloons at awkward times of the day, and just playing pranks on each other in the dorms. So, I mean, when I look back, I can laugh at those the most.
Good, good. Is there any particular reason you wear 15 on the field? And has that always been your number?
15 has only been my college number. The reason I chose it is that 11 was my number growing up, and 5 is just like my ultimate family's number. When we were little and didn't get to choose, like we were just always 5. So I wanted to have my family, and I wanted to be independent and have my own, and I wanted to start with 15.
Awesome. So you've worn that all 4 years at Aiken?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, I've asked some of your teammates this. If you could choose a post-game meal for after your game, what would you choose? There's no budget.
No budget. Well, that changes a lot.
So Chipotle's already been mentioned.
Yeah, ultimately it would be Chipotle because Chipotle is the answer to everything.
Chipotle is life.
Chipotle is life. But, I mean, if there was you could get anything you want, absolutely have lobster and steak and filet mignon. I mean, anything, you know.
Surf and turf action.
You know, yeah, absolutely. Loaded baked potato. Any of that would be nice.
Okay, is there any type of routine you go through on a game day? Like, certain song you have to listen to, or like, do you have a lucky pair of socks, any of that?
Yeah, I have a bunch of things actually. Well, I listen to All Star by Smash Mouth before every game, and I mean I've always done that. And I put everything on right side first, starting as like starting on the right foot for the game.
Alex Morgan does that too.
Oh, that's weird.
I love her.
Yeah. So put my socks on, cleats, shin guards, all right, then left, and then I have to do something with Heaven Tiley on our team, either if it's passing or juggling. Like we have to have like a little moment before every game, and then I shoot and I touch every side of the goal. I touch the post, the crossbar, then the post.
Interesting.
Before every game. It's just what I've always done.
Do you have to do that going into the second half too?
No.
Okay,
nope.
Just a one-time thing.
Yep.
Okay, some of your teammates have different thoughts on their hair accessories. We've Hannah Allison with the sweatband, Taylor and Olivia rock the pre-wrap. So do you have a preference on that?
I mean, the sweatband's awesome. If I could rock it like Hannah, I probably would.
I don't know, she rocks it, but we'll let her think
It's totally her thing, and I like it. I wear pre-wrap because it stays in my hair the best.
Do you have a go-to color? Or
black, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not
I
a
don't
pink girl like Alex?
No,
okay.
no, I don't like many colors, but black's good.
Okay, cool. Now, if you could sum up your time at USC Aiken on and off the field in one word, what would you choose?
I would say incredible. It's been incredible, and I mean, it could be used in different terms, but I mean, my ultimate word for college has been ardent, and it means to be intensely devoted and to be passionate in all that you do. I guess it's a fancy word for passionate, but
it's cool.
I got it tattooed on me because, you know, you're not always best on the field and you're not always best in school, but you can be as passionate as possible.
That's awesome. Very well said. Well, thank you, Megan, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Wish you the best of luck this season. That wraps up another edition of Senior Spotlight with Megan Smits. I'm your host, Caitlin Grasillo. Thank you for watching.